games of the day. The New York Knicks are going to defeat the Pacers. The Knicks will be 6-2 because it's Pacers that's got Jumanji 62, which leads us to the big one, the Bulls over at Philly. The Philadelphia 76ers will win their fourth straight game. 76ers are going to be 6-2. The Bulls are going to be 6-2. It is Jordan. Michael Jordan has got Jumanji at 62. Away, the Bulls will be 3-1 away from the United Center. Sixers is Jumanji at 31. And I like the 76ers to win 4 out of their 5 first home games against the Illinois-based team, the Chicago Bulls. And then this means 76ers are 6-2, the Bulls are 6-2, and this is going to lead into the next matchup because the Bulls has Jumanji at 27. Opponent would be 7-2. Mavericks and the Spurs. The Mavericks are going to win. Dallas is going to be 5-3 for the year because it is the Mavericks that's got Jumanji at 53. Dallas is going to defeat them. Memphis against the Nuggets. The loser is going to be 4-4. The Grizzlies, or maybe it's Grizzlies by itself. Let's see where that game is being played at. This game is at Memphis. So Memphis is a home and Denver is away. Nuggets can be 3-2 away. Denver's got Jumanji at 32. And then the Grizzlies will be 2-2 at home when it's all said and done. And a quick dive into their next opponent, Wizards. The main idea for that game is give me the road record for the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets should be 5-3 for the year when it's all said and done. Before they face off against Houston. So, should be able to win this time around, Denver. And I like the Nets to win against the Hawks. Brooklyn Nets will be 5-3. Needless to say, it doesn't mean that, also it's true that Atlanta could be 5-3, but Brooklyn's going to win because it is Brooklyn Nets has to match up 53. The both teams could be 5-3. Brooklyn, I think, will be 4-2 at home. Home advantage is key. Went up against LeBron James in the NBA Finals. So, yep, very important game. The Nets can win 5 out of their first 8 games because it's Nets dash to match up 58, and then also Los Angeles Lakers. And they got to build the Brooklyn Nets into being a unstoppable machine. So even without Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets can still win without him. And James Harden has Jumanji 44. James Harden could go off and send the Hawks to 4-4 for the year. And then the Hawks could be 4-4 against the champions of the Eastern Conference. Or it could mean that this champion of the East is just going to be 4-4 at some point. But Brooklyn at home looks like a game that they're going to go win. Celtics, let's see, Raptors and the Wizards. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good game. The Raptors and the Wizards. The Raptors have won 4 straight. Washington has lost a game. I do like the Wizards to be 6-2 before its matchup against the Grizzlies because obviously the Bucks are around the corner. The Milwaukee Bucks has Jumanji of 63, so Washington 6-2, 6-3 before the game against the Bucks. Probably. Which game do they lose? Do they lose against Memphis or do they lose against Toronto? That's gonna be a good question. I think it all depends on well, let's see what today is. Today's 19-1 day. Could be the end of a win streak. Got to build up Washington some way, somehow. What has me thinking Washington is going to win is I just had to think about the 62 for a second, and Washington plays at the Capitol. And it's Capitol that is Jumanji 62. And so I actually will pick the Washington Wizards to win that game.